Hello again, hello again, hello again. I'm in the same spot and continuing the video. Okay, this one I will put the title $1 million cup of coffee. $1 million cup of coffee. Why is it that I want to talk about $1 million cup of coffee? Okay, it all happened to me in COVID. COVID came up and I don't know if you were, but I was strolling the stream and I was looking at the stream. Yeah, it's working, trying to water the area. Sun is hot, gonna get $1 million cup of coffee. I was slipping the channels and I came across my boy Larry Jones, and he's a YouTube guy. Checking Larry Jones, and when I was checking, he said $1 million cup of coffee, and I began to wonder what is that? What coffee? What is this thing that is called $1 million cup of coffee? I explored, as should always be. I went and watched the video, and he said many of us, we go to Starbucks or wheresoever we buy our coffee early in the morning, and we buy Starbucks coffee. Yeah, we buy it every morning, and I don't think Starbucks coffee costs $5, but he was actually using it as a $5 thing scenario. If I take a $5 and I take a $5 every day and buy, my first cup of coffee that I buy, and every morning I buy $5 cup of coffee with bread and other stuff around with it. Every day you do it for 7 days a week, for 365 days a year. He started to tally it, and he did the tallies. He said that $5 you buy coffee every morning. If you take that same $5, he was about it. I'm running away from these noisy caretakers of the compound. Yeah. If you take the same $5 and you say, oh, it's $5, yeah, I will invest it. You put that $5 into investments, it's $5 cup of coffee. You fix your coffee, maybe get your tea and thing at home. You take that $5 every day. A week time it was 1 week was $35. In a month, $35 a month was, I was saying something. You can do the calculations if you're interested. Okay, a month was something, and he says a year was other things, which I'm not calculating right now. I could put it in the description. Okay, then is you have after you put that $5 into an investment account, you say open a brokerage account and put what? And only put in $5 a day. Don't put nothing else. $5 a day. And then he said after 50 years, you are gonna have $1 million in your account. And I was like, what's going on with this guy? Is this right? I was like, what? So it's good for those younger generation. But if you put it for 30 years, you will be getting about some thousand, because just a rough estimate by 8% S&P 500 goes up in a year. And you put it, and you do the tallies, and you put that in, you should be talking about $1 million after 50 years. That's the progress for $5 cup of coffee that have turned to $1 million cup of coffee after 50 years. Why are we talking about this? We are trying to do something about this. Why? We are saying it because our people it's one of the poorest, or what? the poorest in the nation, in the United States. When you look at the United States of America, the African Americans are blacks. They are. You check the charts of who is poor, who is rich. We are the poor ones. We buy new clothes and new shirts, but you could be one of those rich ones. $1 million cup of coffee will change the thing. You can look in the description. Check on my link there. You can just take that money and put it in the S&P 500 and just let it roll. And don't worry about it. In the next 50 years, that $5, you can even put it $35 because every time you get paid, you just take $35, put it in there. And $1 million per month in 50 years. Okay, people, I want to call it another one. I give God the praise. He is good. This $1 million cup of coffee is possible, but we who are those people, we have to step up the game. Step up the game. I know Liberian people, we did it. We love our own country. We love the country. We established the country. Liberia broke the internet parade. But you have your own thing to break the internet. Every person got their own personal. Liberia is one of the poorest countries in the world. So if you're breaking the internet, yeah, that's a good thing. But you have to be also breaking the bank, the accounts, making developments in our country. Okay, I'm not going to politics. If we all come, if we doing the work there, come, thousands of Liberians that join up together, like other guys are doing, we go opening a business, steel business. That's a business that will produce steel in our country, that will make steel to become not sent to different countries, but made in Liberia. We will be talking about breaking the internet, breaking the country. Not just showing there and drinking liquor. I don't drink liquor, so I guess I love the celebrations. But we can't just stop this at only we come there, we shake, and we break the internet, and our country is still lying in the depredation. Foreigners come up and taking our things. Foreigners